Sri Lanka, Crisis and Recovery. Lack of accountability contributed to the national crisis. I am Shanti Mendis. This video series is to provide insight to the general public about the national crisis in Sri Lanka. This seventh video provides information on lack of accountability and how it contributed to the crisis. Information for this video series was taken from Sri Lanka, Tears and Dreams of a Fragile Democracy, a book that was published by me in 2022. This video helps you to learn about the characteristics of good governance, accountability, the importance of accountability, and reforms necessary to strengthen accountability. What are the features of good governance? Good governance is essential for the management and development of a country's social and economic resources. Good governance is transparent, follows the rule of law, encourages participation of the people, consensus-oriented, effective and efficient, responsive to the needs of people, equitable, and most important, accountable. What is accountability and why is it important? Accountability means taking responsibility for the duties assigned to you. Accountability is one of the key principles of good governance. Weakness in accountability was a primary cause of the economic, political, and social crisis. Weakness in accountability perpetuates mismanagement and corruption. Let us look at an example, the Easter Sunday attack. On Easter Sunday, on the 21st of April 2019, a series of coordinated suicide bomb attacks hit 3 churches and 3 5-star hotels, killing nearly 270 people, including 45 children, and injuring hundreds. National security officials were aware of the Easter Sunday attack. The Director of State Intelligence received advance intelligence on the planned attack, but failed to share it with other intelligence agencies and security officials. The Easter Sunday attack shows the consequences of a lack of accountability. The Presidential Commission of Inquiry into the Easter Sunday attack recommended that the Attorney General takes legal action against those responsible for the attack. The Attorney General filed a court case against those responsible for criminal dereliction of duty for failing to prevent the Easter Sunday attack despite receiving specific intelligence. The Supreme Court ordered former President Maithripala Sirisena to pay 100 million rupees, former Inspector General of Police Pujitha Jayasundara and former State Intelligence Chief Nilantha Jayawardena to pay 75 million rupees each, and former Defence Minister 50 million rupees as compensation for the victims. Who was the mastermind behind the Easter Sunday attack? The attack took place a few months before the 2019 presidential election and the 2020 parliamentary election. Was intelligence not acted upon to create instability and create fear and uncertainty among people? This is an important question. Further investigations should be conducted to find out whether the intelligence was ignored in the interest of certain politicians. Recent years have also seen a pattern of deaths in custody of those accused of organized crime. Who is accountable for these custodial killings? Are these attempts to cover up the involvement of people in power? For example, according to opposition MPs, on the 20th October 2020, the death of alleged drug lord Marc-Andre Madouche in a shootout was an attempt to cover up several politicians allegedly involved in drug trafficking. Corrupt and inefficient parliamentarians have no interest in being held accountable. Therefore, Sri Lanka will not be able to recover from the crisis without expelling them from the parliament in the next general election. Some politicians have amassed wealth far beyond their declared income. The source of this wealth is public property and commissions from government projects. Before electing new MPs in the next general election, the public should pay close attention to their track records related to corruption and their track record on accountability. In the past 3 years, despite allegations of murder, fraud, financial misappropriation of public resources, politicians and those associated with them have been acquitted due to technical errors in the court cases filed against them. In addition, there are many cases of delayed justice and accountability. For example, Trinco 5 killing of 5 Tamil students in 2006, the missing 11, the abduction of 11 youth in 2008, kidnapping of Keith Noor 2008, assassination of Lasantha Vikramatunga 2009, disappearance of Prageet Eknalikuda 2010, assassination of Wasim Tajuddin 2012. Therefore, structural and legal reforms are essential for strengthening justice and accountability in Sri Lanka. How can justice and accountability be strengthened? As long as a president with too much power makes direct appointments to key institutions such as the Supreme Court, the Court of Appeal, the Attorney General, and independent commissions, it is unrealistic to expect any real improvement in accountability. The new government needs to carry out a constitutional reform to ensure separation of powers and independence of the executive, the legislative, and the judicial branches of government. A strong government is necessary for carrying out these reforms. Thank you.